and Red Dead Redemption. But today we are starting a live stream series on replay of Red Dead Redemption whilst we are waiting for the up and coming Red Dead Redemption 2. But if you do enjoy, remember to drop us a like, don't forget to follow us, and remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. The links are down below. So we've started this game right from the start, so obviously we're getting the full playthrough story. So let's enjoy.
For one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
So, we've arrived at Armadillo Station, and it says go to the saloon. Various tutorials on what buttons are what, etc. Our station area. We are, of course, like I say, playing this on the Xbox One. This was originally a Xbox 360 title, but has been put on the backward compatibility. He's just falling down the steps of the saloon there. He's clearly drunk. But yeah, what we're going to do with this is, like I say, we're just going to sort of play through the missions bit by bit and see how we get on. We are, of course, doing this purely as we are looking forward to Red Dead Redemption 2 coming out. So we thought we'd do some live streams to get back into the spirit of things with the Old West. So yeah, here we go. This is the saloon just here.
Marston! Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Follow Jake to the horses.
How do you do? Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail.
Start horse riding now.
Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to draw undue attention. Oh, no.
Waiting at the crossing here with Jake.
Port Mercer, you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an old serrated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Yeah.
So it looks like we're taking
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Yeah, it looks like we're taking a ride up to Fort Mercer.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
Damn a waste of good meat. Come on now. Not far now, Mr. Marston. The fort's just over this hill. Gee up. Slow up. Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
So yeah, we've just arrived here at Fort Mercer. Where our idea is we're come to get meet up with an old friend that we used to run with, used to be part of a gang. We've been sent to get him back. So we're just adjusting a couple of settings on our stream. If we can there we go. Hopefully we are now right. Everything is running smoothly with the actual stream. I believe it is anyway.
Yeah.
So, if you're just joining us, thank you for joining the stream. We are live streaming Red Dead Redemption. We are replaying completely through. We're just adjusting a few settings on our settings, making sure we get everything right. And hopefully we should be sorted then. Hopefully that's worked correctly.
Go.
So yeah, like I say, if you're just joining us, welcome to this live stream. We are just
Let's
getting
go.
a few things set up. Hopefully everything's working. But we are live streaming Red Dead Redemption, as we're looking forward to the up and coming release of Red Dead Redemption 2. This is of course the XsivGaming channel, and I am the XsivPlayer. If you're just joining us, welcome. But here we are at Fort Mercer. Let's see how we get on.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
So, looks like we've got ourselves shots. Can't for the life of me think of the name of the girl that's just rescued us there. New friends, as it says.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
So apologies
Mr.
for the
John
background
Marston.
noise going on. I can
Bonnie
hear
McFarlane.
neighbours
Miss
are
Bonnie
doing
McFarlane.
decorating of some sorts again,
May be right,
drilling.
Mr. McFarlane.
So apologies
I don't
for
know.
that on the live stream.
So what were you doing?
I was trying to
You
give
can't
Mr.
hear
Williamson
it
a
too well.
chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
So, we are on the McFarland Ranch. This, it was Bonnie McFarland is the name. we was trying to think of. And this looks like it's going to be our house for the up-and-coming live streams. Train running through there. So yeah, let's go join Bonnie. And as we were saying, apologies for the background noise if you can hear. It's the neighbours doing decorating, which starts to be a pain to be honest, but never mind, never mind. We are of course live streaming. This is the XsivGaming channel if you're just joining us. I am the XsivPlayer. Yeah, we are playing Red Dead Redemption. We're replaying the whole story to in preparation for Red Dead Redemption 2 coming out, of course.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands round here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle.
So we are walking with Bonnie. Bonnie McFarlane.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarlane.
Hop on up. You won't bite. Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like. To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Howdy. I didn't know that.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
The corral is where you would break horses.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Hey!
Yeah! That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarlane.
Just gonna hitch the horse.
Well, are we
Hitching
going
your horse is,
inside?
of course, just tidying up. Tying the horse up. Let's get our words right.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarlane.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the ranch. Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious.
We're just going to accompany Bonnie.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
What we'll do is just, yeah, make sure we've got a rifle selected, which we have.
Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you? Get your rifle out. It's about time these little thieves met their maker. Nice shooting. Good shot. Shotgun. Much obliged for the help. Them rabbits can be wily little critters. Let's mount up and patrol the rest of the property.
So, we are mounting the horse back up. You can actually skin animals, etc. once you've killed them, so you can sell their skins, but it's not going to let us do that at the moment.
We should keep
we are
moving.
on
There's still a ways to go.
tutorial.
Come on.
Whoa there. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Look out! Coyotes! Shoot them before they get to the animals. Good shooting, Mr. Marston. I've been going straight for the chicken coop.
Come on. Got it.
That's it! Damn coyotes! Yeah, we got one!
Got them all there.
Well, we got rid of the coyotes. I just wish we'd saved all the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room. You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
So this is where we can, of course, save our game.
There's a change of season in the air.
Of course, sleeping does pass the time. Bear that in mind. There we go. I'm going to save the game, get to sleep, and that will see progress the day, and make it morning, I believe. You can of course change your outfits once you've unlocked them, but there we go. So we can go and see Bonnie now. Let's take a horse. I remember all the game buttons as well, doesn't help. Let's fly our horse up here. And of course we can just run across. So we are of course live streaming with Red Dead Redemption replay.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
So it looks like we're going to do a bit of a horse race.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts. Giddy up!
Come!
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
You're not as bad as I thought you'd be!
Go!
Isn't this jolly?
Come on! That's more like it!
Horse racing.
I think you chose the wrong horse, Miss McFarland. Come on!
Yeah!
So it's a bit of a shortcut there. Luckily we still hit the checkpoint.
Come on, boys!
Come on!
This is all about
I thought you said you could ride!
keeping that stamina right. Horse's stamina if you
Come on, easy up
run
now.
hard.
You'll have to do better than that!
And,
Yeah!
This sure beats milking cows!
will kick you.
This is gonna be close!
Let's go! Call yourself a rancher? How you doing back there? Would you like me to slow down? Come on.
I have got you now! Giddy up!
Try to stay with me now.
Oh, come on, no, don't go over there.
Let's go. Come on. Yeah.
You can catch up here.
Come on.
Dash.
Yeah.
Oh, there! That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
So, off to Armadillo we are going to be going. I believe if we do the next mission with Bonnie, I believe we take the cart down to Armadillo, if I recall, from when we very first played this. It's been a long time ago. But let's head into the next mission for Bonnie. We'll see where we go.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Hop on up, Mr. Marston. If you don't mind, I'd really like to get moving. You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
Provided the horse and carriages were the same way as just horse riding, if you
I
driven
think
too
it's
much,
kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
throw you.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
Nearly at Armadillo.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood. So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
We're going to the doctor's office to get patched up.
Always a pleasure to see you. You don't say.
Not feeling ill, I hope. Need some laudanum?
Howdy, mister.
I got the stock of them electric belts if you need to lose weight.
So we bought the medicine, which was free this time round. You can obviously buy other things, and of course you can sell medicines. Sell bits and pieces as well. So we are done there. We talk to Bonnie outside the general store is the next mission. Or next part of the mission, shall we say. So press 1 to open the satchel. Medicine's there. You get various other bits and pieces as well.
You don't say. I wish I was dead.
Okay. So, that's that job done.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take the stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
I'm telling you, that Nate Johns is just a front for South.
So, this is Armadillo, which is where we started anyway. Got the train station there, you got the saloon, got the gunsmith, which I'm assuming, not sure if he's unlocked now. Looks like it is.
Please feel free to browse my selection.
Yeah, so we can buy guns, etc. Ammo, I'm assuming. Like I say, it's been a long time since we played this. What we've got here that's closed. It's the barber and dentist, so we don't need to do anything with that. That's the doctor's where we was just a moment ago. We've got the undertaker's there.
Now look at you.
We've got the sheriff just at the end, which we'll be going to fairly shortly. Houses. I believe this is like the cinema at the end there, which I can go into later on.
Really?
More houses.
Is that so?
The bank Armadillo. We end up in there a bit later on, I'm not sure. You got the general store. You can buy all your bits and pieces in there. You need to purchase, of course.
My products are of the finest quality.
So at the moment we don't have any cash, so we can't do anything there.
Hope you enjoy that. Don't say. You are sexually immoral. If Belinda ever dares show his face in this establishment.
I beg your pardon, sir.
Angels are coming to Armadillo to separate the wicked from the meek.
So yeah, that is Armadillo. And whatever we've got at the moment. I believe we've got some other bits and pieces around the back.
You, chicken-headed guy, come over here.
So we've got various bits and pieces we can do to help out. Let's see what this guy wants.
You a tough guy, mister? I hope so. We gonna have a showdown.
So this is the a duel challenge. It's I can't remember exactly
You don't know me, mister.
how we do this. Nice, well done. Trying to remember the buttons, of course. We got him not taking any damage. So we get to pick up his revolver ammo. And we can of course loot the body. Any bits and pieces. In this case it was money. And yeah, so that's that bit done. Yeah, there's plenty of bits and pieces to get done around and about. I think what we could do with doing first is getting some money sorted out. So let's grab our horse and whistle for the horse that we own. I believe he's just coming. Comes through here. Ride. See if we can get some animals or something. Some animal skinning, grab some money. Like I say, we are of course live streaming. This is the XsivGaming channel. I am the XsivPlayer, and yeah, we are live streaming Red Dead Redemption. Ready. Up and coming Red Dead Redemption 2 release, of course.
Let's go.
Yeah, you're not going to see too many animals out on the road itself. There's various people you can meet around the map. I believe there's going to be one coming up this church up here. I don't want to get involved with just yet. So we'll just go around.
Let's go.
So we don't get involved with it. Let's see what we can find.
Come.
There's animals somewhere.
Come on. Whoa there!
A rabbit there, look. See if we can focus on him.
Go! Yeah!
So, I think we got him there. Let's on there, not sure. I'm gonna skin this animal here. It's only a rabbit.
Let's make this quick.
Horsey, come back here. Give him a whistle.
Let's go.
Howdy.
Come on.
nice simple ride around just to start hunting. I hear those coyote.
That's a good kill.
You do have to be careful with the coyote, because if you're standing around they will come and attack you. Bear that in mind. Skin that animal as well.
Oh, what were you eating? Giddy up! Howdy!
It was a wolf anyway, it wasn't a coyote.
Yeah. Come on! That'll work.
Hear those coyote from somewhere. But, yeah, we've got a deer of sorts here.
This is dirty.
I don't think it goes into much detail as to what type of deer. It's just deer meat, deer skin, antlers and rabbit's feet and things, all those kind of things. All bits and pieces you can. What's in for? We want to be going back into Armadillo now. Various places around the map that you can
Let's go.
bits and pieces with. Not sure if we was supposed to actually take that medicine that we got. Yes, we was, because looks like the health bar is red. Horse up there. Let's have a look at our backpack we're going to use as medicine. Don't need to use it still red. Not to worry. On into store.
Howdy, mister.
Everything here is
That's what we're going to sell. We've got some antlers there. Sell that, we don't need that. We've got some deer meat, we can sell that. We've got some deer skin, that can go. The wolf pelt can go. The wolf meat can go. The rabbit meat can go. And a wolf's heart can go. So like I say, we are just selling everything out of the way just to start raising some money. We've got $55 now, which is quite a lot in the Wild West, of course. So let's go and talk to sheriff's office. See what he's got to say.
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! Now what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come what, you getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. The whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Let's head over to the saloon.
So who are we looking for?
Bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers and armadillos spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
Hello there. And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Walton's the top screw. Let's get after him. He spotted you. Stay on him, boy.
Yeah. If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's the man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's the start, but there's plenty more where he came from. Come on.
Whoa, whoa.
What are you doing back there, Marston?
Come on. Slow it up now.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Over here, pussyfoot. Move up to that wagon on your right. I'll cover you. Behind the crate, Marston.
You ain't nothing but a bunch of women!
Get to that crate. I got you covered. Stay close. Take that feller behind the rock, boy.
This ain't good!
Got you, boy. Make a move for that boulder. There's another one behind the outhouse, boy. Good. Now move up to the outhouse, Marston.
Up here, cocksuckers.
You boys should take that tough.
Keep this well. Just Walton left now. Try to take him alive.
My God.
People, try to take him alive. I want that bastard in front of a judge.
You ain't got me yet, old man. Damn you.
You're back in the gate, Marston. Walton's killing days are over. It'll be trial and the roast for you.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Yep. Whoa there.
So that's that job done. Money there, another $20. Might as well search the place whilst we're here, just for anything that's going. Bit of extra money there. Some bodies lying around, so we might as well loot them whilst we're here. $4 there. Re-promo. More money there. I can hear plenty of gunshots. Another dead body here. Revolver ammo. Another $5 as well. Starting to get a bit of money in. So I can hear those gunshots. I'm not sure where they're coming from. We'll jump back on the horse.
Let's go. My apologies, mister.
The treasure map there. Horse. Obviously, that's what the gunfire was. Skin that animal there.
This'll fetch a good price.
So we are of course playing Red Dead Redemption. We are on the Xbox One. Just doing a live stream back, replaying the story mode.
Come on.
Ready for the release of Red Dead Redemption 2. Just thought we'd get back into the spirit of things. If you're just joining us, welcome to the XsivGaming channel. Remember to hit that follow button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. The link is all down below. And the same on our Facebook page. If you could drop us a like on there as well, appreciate it. Of course, is live streaming on our Mixer channel. Here's some more gunfire. Quite sure what's going on here. It's shoe.
They needed to be taught a lesson. This is mighty generous of you, mister.
Looks like we just rescued a citizen.
next, pal?
Seen another animal there.
Lie still.
Skunk, of course.
Come on.
But sing hallelujah to him, and he will hear your praise. Hello, sir.
So we're going to hitch the horse up, head off into the general store, just sell any bits and pieces that we've got kicking around, assuming it's still open.
This establishment welcomes you.
Dear sir, hello.
So there we go, we've got a rabbit's foot, sell that off.
The Southwestern
Oh,
Railroad
no,
Company was
oh.
just a front for the Jews to run the country,
Wrong
you know?
button. That was on the
You won't find anything
buy.
Jewish made in this establishment, sir.
So if you want to do that, never mind. Hit the wrong button. We bought an item instead of selling it, but never mind. We can always sell it off later on. That is
You rotten son of a bitch! Help! Someone!
Stinking whore! Get off me, you son of a bitch! Rest in peace, my
Suppose
friend.
not all men are bad. I won't forget what you did here.
A man's pride can make him do crazy things.
looked like she was being harassed there, so we took a step in and
Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah. So it's a pretty sort of free game as to what you want to do. There's bits and pieces to do. But, I think what we're going to do next is, of course, head on back to the sheriff once again, or the marshal. Where we go, of course, to see what the next mission is. Justice in
Hello?
White Basin.
Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of days.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshal! 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 I'd just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
I'm a terrible mother.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. Ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty purse the last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land. Not far now. Eyes open, boys. Ooh, now. All right, boys. Let's proceed on foot from here. Let's go! Stay alert, boys! Be ready, boys. We're probably gonna be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Look out! Rush for guard! Gun them down! You boys take the left fork. I'm going this way. Marston, you can tag along with me or join the deputies.
Sorry, partner.
Damn you!
Oh, keep up! Sweet mother of God! Move it out! Stay together!
That was some pretty damn good shooting, John.
Yep. Maybe you ain't the tenderfoot I thought you was.
Coming from...
What the hell?
So we got ourselves killed there.
Let's split up. You take the left, boys. I'll go right. Marston, you can go with the deputies or cover me.
I mean, these two is going that way. Let's head this way with the Marshal.
Come on then, Marston. Just make sure you don't slow me down. There's a couple of the rat bastards. I'm giving you one last chance to put your hands in the air.
Come on, prairie chicken.
That'll do it. Come on, let's keep moving. Come on, full foot, Marston. Hellfire. Come on, the deputies are making some ground over there.
This ain't nice. I know.
Ah, damn it. Eyes up! We ain't finished yet! Get those thieving bastards! Help me out here, will you? All right, let's move down and take those bastards in the camp. Tell the ballers to give themselves up, or we'll kill every last one of you. Nice shot! That bastard won't be rustling no more. Good shooting, boy.
Job done.
You got anything interesting, friend?
There we go.
Let's push it. Watch out. Looks like there's a couple of snipers over there. Eyes up! Sniper! Let's clear out Pike's Basin once and for all!
Where are they coming from? I can't see them.
Stay with me! Come on!
Down the rocks there.
Let's get these sons of bitches! Come on! Let's get to the rest of the boys.
Oops. Shooting our own deputies there. Never mind. Let's carry on.
Look out!
Easy done.
There are them snipers! Oh my good God!
That ain't nice!
Come on! Give them hell! There's one more for the vultures. Come on, boys! This way! Nice and steady now. Don't leave yourself open. Let's push on. It sounds like the deputies could use a hand. There's one of them. We got your back, boys!
Don't make me kill you!
Damn fine shooting, boys. Come on, let's regroup.
If not fall down there, be a disaster.
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. Let's try to sneak up on them. The closer we are, the less chance they have of making a run for it.
You got a problem with me?
Holy shit! Let's clear out Pike's Basin once and for all! I'm the last person you want to be pointing that at. Are you gonna shoot any of these rustlers, boy?
Can't move if you're dead!
You got one!
This is where it is, buddy! Right here!
I'll kill the hell out of you! Looks like the bollards won't be rustling again anytime soon. Quick, let's get those hostages free.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. Wes Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. Wes Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Same. It's another mission done. Now we can head around, just loot any bodies that are left lying around. Chests, etc. Sitting around, we can open all them up. Grab any money that's sitting around here. Money and ammo and things like that.
What have we got here?
That's that all done. Grab our horse. Is that our horse there? And horse is in between. On out. We can get ourselves out, of course.
Come on.
I think what we'll do is we'll head off back towards Farland's ranch. Save up, I think.
Yeah.
Here we are back at McFarlane's ranch. So we'll tie the horse up. I think just going to run into the store, sell whatever we've got. Kicking around, I'm not sure if we've got anything. No, the store's locked up for the night. Can't get in there. So we'll just head in and save the game up then. And there we go. So we're now on to a new day, bright and early. We are going to leave it there for today. We'll come back on another episode, one of our live stream very soon. I've been streaming for about an hour and a half there. But if you've enjoyed this live stream, remember to hit that follow button, to hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel if you are new there as well, and of course if you could drop us a like on our Facebook page as well. All the links are down below. But like I say, that's going to be it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and we shall see you in the next one. Bye for now.